I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new viewing. I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it. I'm standing up 'cause I'm flying now. I won't give up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fat Money Racing Association Snap-on Truck Series. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see the SK race, once again, Josh Aldridge decided to show up to work. And today we're at Talladega Super Speedway, where Billy Ray Dog was the fastest during practice, huh, Josh?
Yes, he was. He was definitely turning heads in practice. Let's see if that translates to qualifying.
Right now, first in points in trucks is J.M.R. with the 373. Second place in points in truck is Chronix with a 365. J.M.R. has 1 win this year, 5 top 5s, and 8 top 10s. Chronix has 0 wins, 3 top 5s, and 9 top 10s. If we look at third place, it's Austin Kiesler with 363 points. He has 0 wins as well. 3 top 5s, 8 top 10s. Fourth place is Blaze with 357. And fifth place is Triple C with 349. And right now here at Talladega, I mean, this is going to be a long one, Josh.
Yeah, it is. A long one, but a good one.
Right now, we're waiting for Billy Ray Dog to come across the line, which should give us an indication on everybody else, too. And we're going to start seeing who's going to have them fast times all by themselves without no pushing like we've seen during practice.
Oh, yeah. Practice was crazy.
Oh, James Norwood, Chronix High. Chronix High holds it for the first lap round. This IDK racing team could really use this momentum, even if it's just the pole.
Well, winning the pole at Talladega, places like Talladega, Daytona, necessarily don't benefit you the most because, I mean, other series, other drivers, I'm not going to name names, have came from the back at Talladega in less than 5 laps to win.
This is very true, and we've seen during practice there's going to be a lot of fall off. Gonna have to see exactly who holds on and who gets left in the dust. And Bruno steals the pole here at Talladega. They don't talk about Bruno, but today we do.
Yes, we do.
Bruno comes through, steals the pole at Talladega. Amazing for Rich Money Racing, a team that's been in headlines a lot lately, actually. And guys, the first thing we're going to do once the grid gets set up is we're going to ask you to please stand. If you are able, remove your hats and... Amazing job, guys. Now let's get started with this grid order. Sitting in pole position, you got the 59 of Bruno. Sitting next to him is the 710 of Chronix. High in second place. Third place, you got the 71 of James Norwood. Sitting next to the 56 of Mikey Henderson. In the back row here in sixth place, you got the 57 of G.A.M.E. And sitting next to the 19 of Chris Chaos. Another row back, you got the 88 of Brett Reinier. Sitting next to the 6 of Brett Aldridge. And then we got the 7 of Christian Gunn. Sitting next to the 5 of Aaron Aldridge. Another row back, you got the 18 of Austin Kiesler. Sitting next to the 722 of Corey Gamble. And then we got the 002 of Brandon Cook. Sitting next to the 11 of Jack Bad. And then you got the 420 of Zane High. Sitting next to the 15 of Triple C. Next row back, you got the 16 of Christopher Rich. Sitting next to the 24 of Billy Ray Dog. And then you got the 001 Snap-on, which is Blaze behind the wheel, that bad boy. And then the 14 of Tyler Ferguson. Then we got the 387 of Trey Fanta next to the 22 of Jackson Beauregard. Then you got the 26 of Barry Stern Parts Jr. sitting next to the 60 of Summer Rain. This is going to be exciting. Talladega, baby.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I've been here multiple times as a fan, sitting in them there stands. I've seen a lot of memorable races, and it's going to be great to call one.
It's going to be amazing. The top speeds, the action. We're going to see some of these cars start up here at the front. And I mean, while we're talking about cars up in the front, since we got a couple minutes here, Mikey Henderson in that 56 sitting next to another rookie this year of the 71 of James Norwood. Now, Josh, I know you got a little bit of self-interest here, as Mikey is one of your guys' new signees at Aldridge Racing. But, I mean, both these rookies up in the front here. Bruno's up here as well. This has got to be a big deal.
Yes, it is. It's always interesting, always fun to see the young guys, the rookies, starting up front. It's going to be interesting to see how they can perform under this pressure. Will they succeed, or will they crack and crumble? Only one way to find out.
That is very true. Only one way to find out. And Talladega is going to be a place that puts the pressure on almost everybody involved.
Oh, yeah.
The pace car is going to pull us around here once the engines start. And Bruno and Chronix will take control when the pace car pulls off. And then we'll be on to 50 laps here at Talladega. Fat Money Racing Association and Snap-on sponsored. Here we go, Josh. The field grows more and more every time we get to sit here and call a race as the weeks progress.
It does. It grows, more eyes on the prize, more fans in the stands, and more action to call. It's just, it's exciting.
It's something that you noted, and I want to go ahead and bring it back to attention. A lot of these cars starting in the back tonight, you're going to see some mighty pushes. In a big push and a big run, you're going to see some crazy stuff here at Talladega. At least we think so.
Well, you keep on saying big pushes, big runs. One thing we've not brought up is the big one.
There could be.
Waiter.
Well, halfway caution should still be a thing. I know they took it out of the SK race because it was only 12 races there at Circuit of Americas. Which, by the way, Josh, did you enjoy Circuit of Americas while we were there?
Yes, I did. It was The atmosphere was awesome. The weather was great. The racing was great. Just everything about that race and weekend was awesome.
Yeah, me and Josh went there Sunday, and they had the Grand Prix there, and let's just say we ate a lot of funnel cakes, didn't we, Josh?
Oh God! Yeah, my blood pressure's still running high from that.
Yeah, I don't think I can even look at another sweep. But here we go. Pace car pulling off Josh Talladega, and it's going under control of the 59 and the 710. The anticipation.
Green flag, green flag.
Here we go. 710 drops in low. Bruno runs him up.
We already 3 wide.
What's going on here? We're 3 wide at Dega.
Don't they know we just started?
Not even lap 1.
That bottom line seems to be working to perfection at the moment.
Mikey Henderson going with Chronix. And, oh, big shake. I don't know if that top row has enough, Josh.
It doesn't look like it. That bottom and middle line seems to be the lines to run at the moment.
Right now, it looks like James Norwood has the lead. Just nosing ahead. Brett Aldridge, Aaron Aldridge pushing at the back. The top row disintegrated and then gained a couple there. This is crazy. James Norwood again coming to the line, and he's just ahead by a little bit of Bruno.
Bruno in that middle line seems to have a run going at the moment. And they make something of it.
Chaos pushed Bruno for everything he had. They're falling back. But that top line.
They're saying, what about me? Look at the
Mikey has pushed that circle almost to the front, but they lost it on the corner. Let's see if we can get a more stable camera shot here, maybe. Just that front row pushing as hard as they can. And Mikey not giving up on that 710. But in the corners, that top line just falls. What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, that top line, it's just not formed yet. But give it time, they'll figure something out and some extra rubber get laid down, wear and tear on the tires. That top line may be a force to reckon with later.
Right now, Aldridge Racing stacked up behind the 71. And you know they would love to just get him up there, get him clear so they could have a chance at this. Chronix is getting ahead of Bruno. Can he drop down? Not enough.
No. But that top line, like I said, it's coming together.
How fast will Chronix leave that top line, though, Josh? Is he going to stick it out with him, or is he going to drop down?
Well, he ain't got much of a choice but to stick it out at the moment. But I'm sure if he can get the opportunity, he will duck down below.
Now your Chronics, do you sit in the second line? If you clear both cars and you have a chance, or are you dropping all the way down?
I'm dropping to that bottom line if I can. Driving in the center line right there gives me the willy-nillies. I get nervous. I get jittery. I need to be down low.
I mean, right now, 3 wide. What more can we ask here at Talladega? I keep thinking that top line's about to fall apart, but they're somehow holding on.
Yeah.
Oh, Chronic's getting a mighty push. Not enough before the quarter. No. Chris Chaos and Brett Rainier, along with Trey Fanta, right there trying to push Bruno up to the front. They're stuck in the middle. They got Summer Rain, and it looks like Tyler Ferguson back there. I couldn't tell you at the moment. We're going to need a different camera view. But for now, three lanes, the top lane fading. Oh, there's only 3 of them up there right now, Josh.
Yeah, that top line seems to be fading now. People are sorting out. And
4 guys.
Oh, my.
I mean, if they can bumper to bumper and pull it out. Summer Rain has joined them. Oh, Mikey got to run on the outside.
Oh.
We're 4 wide right there.
Oh, look at here.
They're leaving Chronics. Chris Chaos jumps up.
Hey, y'all, yeah. Whoa.
Oh, my James Norwood.
He hits pit road.
I don't know what's going on, Josh. Right now, Brett Aldridge.
Brett's got the lead along with Aaron Pushing.
Let's see if we can get a different view here.
But the pit stops have begun.
I mean, we're starting to see him hug that yellow line. Let's see, lap 10.
Lap 9, 10, lap 8.
Pit strategies are about to come into play. And
As a slew of drivers hitting pit road.
Aaron was going to push Brett to infinity there, I think.
Traffic's even on pit road.
Let's see who stayed out. Tyler Ferguson out here. Blaze. Billy Raydog and Corey Gamble as well. I think the big question would be, where is James Norwood? First one to go down pit road. And looks like he might be passing a good chunk of the field right now, Josh.
He's going to get his position back. He's going to be right back to where he was, more than likely, and running up front. But it's just a matter of time before these cars, these trucks, get back together.
Oh, a couple cars in front of him.
And get back to that action we were seeing before pit started to happen.
Aaron Aldridge is up here. A little accident between Bruno and Summer Rain. is being reported. We'll have to go back and figure out what happened there. But Rich Money Racing taking out Rich Money Racing, they cannot be good on Rich's blood pressure. Oh, Billy Ray Dog out of gas on the backstretch.
Is he gonna be? No, he's come to a stop.
And we get a caution. Caution comes out.
Did he go to pit road? Did he stay out?
He
I don't
stayed
think
out.
He ever pitted.
No, he stayed out. Corey Gamble is going to be the one to get first, I believe.
Well, fellas, we all now know 11 laps is the max you can run. Make a mental note.
Billy must have been pushing it just a little too hard there, bud.
Yep.
Sad day for Billy Ray Dog. Sad day for Bruno and Summer Rain as well. Wish we knew exactly what happened to those two, but we'll have to figure it out at the end of the race, hopefully. Corey Gamble is caught up to the pace car. Christian Gunn in second. Aaron Aldridge third. Triple C fourth. Fifth is James Norwood. Now who's pitting, Josh? Who's pitting?
I believe everybody's good. I don't think we're going to see no one pit. A majority of these people just came off pit road, so they have no reason. But this bunch is everybody back together. What alliances are we going to see? Because you're not with the. Are they pitting?
There might be some going to pit
They
road,
are
Josh.
pitting.
Aaron
Okay,
Aldridge chooses to go to pit road. JMR, Barry Stern Parts, Rich, Chris Chaos, Brett Aldridge went to pit road as well. Camera guy? Camera.
Okay, I honestly don't understand the logic behind that, but all right.
Austin Kiesler, Chronic Size in here as well. Brett Rainier's in here. Jackson went to pit road as well. Corey Gamble stayed out though.
But yeah, this is going to more than likely you're going to be lined up against someone you was not working with. It's going to be interesting to see how you can work with someone else other than someone you was already growing accustomed to. But it looks like how many drivers is that did not hit pit road? 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 did not hit pit road.
First one out looks like Aaron Aldridge. Let's get a closer look here. Yeah, first one out, Aaron Aldridge. Barry Stern Parts looked like Christopher Rich, maybe? Yep. All right, so, I mean, everybody was pretty fresh, but if you want to talk about who's the freshest right now, everybody from the number 5 truck back. Now, Josh, what does this strategy mean?
I wish I had an answer to that. Maybe they're trying to incorporate the halfway caution and the possibility of the big one happening and trying to get a slight edge over the top 6 with fresher tires and more gas in the tank.
This is going to put Gamble Motorsports on the front row regardless, with the 722 and the 7 being side by side. Triple C and James Norwood will then be at their backs, which all Chevy and manufacturers seem to like other teams working together. So see what happens there, Josh.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you can't run alongside your teammate and help your teammate, you definitely want to help out one of the other manufacturing companies from the brand you're racing with.
Corey Gamble thought about taking that outside, but chose the inside. Christian Gunn's now on the outside. Now the question is the third lane, when and if it's gonna. Who was that? Did you see that?
I missed it.
Oh, Tyler Ferguson. We have a lot of people who've had
Hey.
some issues.
Huh.
Sorry, we didn't catch any of that.
We're having chaos even on under the caution.
Teams having car problems and everything else. Talladega is definitely shaking things up.
Talladega, baby. But to answer your question about that top line, that third line, when's it going to come into effect and etc. As soon as the green flag drop. We're going to see that third line as soon as we go back to green.
There's Billy Ray Dog. The reason for this caution, he able to get that truck refueled back out there. A lot of other cars having issues and maybe back. I don't know, but there is a chance that you could get back on that lead lap here at Dega. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
One second, Josh.
This car hitting pit road. We're about to go green.
Sorry, I heard that band guy back there playing his tuba or whatever the hell that was. I was about to
Oh,
shove it up his. Anyway,
Keith.
we went green.
And they're slicing and dicing for precisions already. And that third line is already formed.
They gave up on Christian Gunn so fast.
Oh, man.
Zane Hyde pushing James Norwood. Christian Gunn fell back to, is that Aaron Aldridge?
He's in that top line.
Aaron Aldridge decided to go with the top line here. Just 3 of them up there in that top line, and somehow they are pushing forward, Josh.
They're making it work with just a 3 up there. May not be enough to get anything going at the moment. Time will tell. Maybe they can get some more.
Couple guys thinking about it, but not willing to let go.
No.
But if they see how that line's moving, I'd jump up there. Here we go.
We got one. Tyler looks like.
Brett Reinier, actually.
Right? Okay.
In the 88, it jumps up to that top row, but it's thinking about sticking it 4 wide. Some shifting, a lot of movement. Christian and Aaron have lost G.A.M.E by a little bit, but Brett Reinier not choosing to push the line.
No, he's going 4 wide.
Brett sticks it 4 wide on the outside. He's now behind Aaron Aldridge, who jumps up. Aaron's hoping this top line's gonna move.
There is definitely some hand signals and alliances going on right now. Spotters talking to other spotters.
Rich is trying to pull up with that top line. Brett, though, because Aaron Aldridge falls back in, Brett says, I'm not letting go of this top line, Aaron. They let Brett fall back. Rich gets behind Aaron now. Brett gets behind Rich.
They're coming up on lap traffic, it seems.
Oh, who's that? Tyler Ferguson.
5 laps down. Pretty Ray Dog's a lap down.
Some issues on pit road, some issues with cars, and
We have Travis pitting.
James Norwood first to the pit road.
He was first on pit road last time around. Last time we had pit stops, we had mayhem ensue, and a caution came out.
Aaron Aldridge and Rich still hoping for that top line to form something, but nothing. Tyler Ferguson, though.
They're coming from him fast.
Tyler has no idea where to go. He said, I'm going to stay low, I guess. Zane High has joined the top line. Corey Gamble moved up. And Tyler's going to get caught with the rest of the group. Corey Gamble's going to take off. Here comes Aaron Aldridge, Rich, Zane High. 3 wide. Bottom line reforms 4 wide. And he throws Blaze to the front, Chris Chaos. The chaos going on right now is just absolutely. What are we, 5 wide right there? What the heck?
More pit stops happening.
Leaders have pulled off. Let's see what that does to the rest of the group here. Blaze in that top line. Blaze drops down, bottom line.
Well, remember, only the top 6 pitted. The rest of these can go just a little bit further before they have to start thinking about pit road.
Aaron Aldridge had a chance to fall behind Triple C there, but chose to stay up. Don't know what the strategy or plan is. Chris Chaos all the way up the top, trying to run around him. Aaron Aldridge goes up to put a stop on him. Says, I'll go with you, but you ain't getting around me. Little bumping. Zane High pushed to the bottom.
Three, 4 wide.
We're not letting up on the 3 wide. Aaron Aldridge really liking that top line. Chris Chaos being the pusher. Chronic Side trying to decide where he wants to go. He chooses top line as well.
Just think, we're seeing racing like this. We still got a lot of racing to go.
No, we're not even halfway yet.
Yeah, I was about to say just that. We're not even halfway.
And we'll throw the halfway caution at 25 because it looks like everything should be shaked out by then. If not, we will hold it till 30.
We may be holding it to 30.
More cars go to pit road. Barry Stern Parts. No, Austin Kiesler currently in the lead. I don't think that's right. No, maybe it is. Yeah, that's right. Tyler Ferguson going to drop down. Austin got a little loose. Aaron Aldridge is going to stick it to the bumper. Chronic's eye on the outside. And to pit road. Aaron Aldridge stays out. Chronic Eye and Aaron Aldridge 1 and 2, and they paired up, and they're going to run this thing around. Aaron Aldridge, what's going on to Aaron Aldridge? He's down on turns 1 and 2.
Quite a few of them's on.
Oh no! I don't know if Aaron Aldridge's gonna make it, Josh. And looks
Nope.
like that halfway caution
Caution.
is going to be
Caution.
thrown now.
Let's tell you
Yeah.
real quick.
Chronic's Eye also running out of gas. Is he going to make it down pit road? What a crazy night at Dega.
I know, right?
And Chronix just feet short of pit road. Austin Kiesler drops down. What's going on with the 18? The 18 having issues too. We got trucks dropping like flies, Josh.
God, this is crazy. This is Talladega.
Well, Chris Chaos is gonna get first. We haven't even caught the pace car yet.
Hang on 1 second. I'm replying to a message.
You're good, Josh. Right now, Christian Gunn pulling up to the back of the pace car. Let's see, is Christian Gunn a lap down? Yes, he is. Christian Gunn might get the wave around here.
Oh.
So much chaos. So a lot of trucks experiencing issues, not just gas issues, but other issues, overheating and shit like that. Just a rough time here at Talladega this season.
Yeah, well, this is Talladega. We always come to this track talking about overheating in the hottest part of the year, so that does play a huge factor into this. And I live in this weather. It is hot. It's brutal.
Right now, Chris Chaos is the leader according to the chart. Christian Gunn and Zane High are a lap down. Looks like they're going to pit road. Followed by a couple other cars, trucks. We're stacking up. Mikey Henderson still on the lead lap up here in the top 5.
Having a great day, Mikey is.
Aaron Aldridge makes it back out here.
I do believe he is a lap down, though.
He is, in fact, a lap down, yes.
Yes.
Here we go, Josh.
Green flag is. Wait for it.
Now.
Green.
In the air.
Corey Gamble getting a run on that outside, but bottom line quickly forming. A little bit of changing. Jackson Beauregard gonna go with that top line. Is that gonna be enough? Bottom line restacks up.
That top line, that third line did not form as quickly as it has in the past in today's race.
Right now, it looks like these guys are sticking it to 2 lines. Oh, right as I say that.
Never mind.
Take that back. The rookie, Mikey Henderson, tries to make it 3 lines, quickly falls back.
But he's got help.
Oh! Cars to
Who's
pit
pitting?
road! Trey Fanta.
3 cars hit pit.
James
hit pit road.
Norwood, Jack Bad.
And that will put them a lap down more than likely.
And right now, Chris Chaos has no worries in the world until that top lines reforms. Oh, Aaron Aldridge jumps out of line, hops in the top one.
He's trying to get back on that lead lap.
And we lose
Boy,
another
hit pit
one.
road. Brett hits pit road.
Brett Rainier goes to pit
Rainier.
road, and we lose another pusher, which gives that second line a little bit of an edge.
That top line seems to be forming. He's got a little bit of 3 truck breakaway.
Mikey tries to go around Aaron Aldridge. Fourth line is formed.
Mikey has like that top line all race long. He just seems to gel well up there.
Hey, right now what's gelling well is Chris Chaos and Austin Kiesler. And Austin Kiesler isn't even on the main lap. He's 2 laps down. Ladies and gentlemen, halfway caution's already happened, so we run to the end now. And right now, battling for the front is Chris Chaos, Triple C, and Corey Gamble. Oh, Triple C drops down in front of Chris Chaos. Triple C won at Daytona. in the Cup cars. I don't know about the Truck Series, but I mean, we do know that Fat Money Racing is pretty good when it comes to these super speedways. But that top line has formed quite a bit, but lost a pusher in Christian Gunn, who pulled to the outside. Looks like Chris Chaos has got Austin Kiesler in front of him, and them two together got... Oh, but look at Aaron Aldridge! Aaron Aldridge!
And you know what?
He's trying to get back on that lead lap.
He is trying. He is back on the lead lap.
Oh, but he falls
For a brief moment.
for a brief moment.
You know, things shape up the way they're shaping up at right now. He very well may end up on the lead lap.
I don't even know who to watch now. I'm so confused. Right now they say Chris Chaos is your leader. Brett Aldridge in second. But they're going to pit road.
Would you look at that?
And Aldridge drops down. And Aaron Aldridge back on the lead lap.
He got his lap back the hard way. Oh, getting a little racing Dyson back there.
Is Aaron Aldridge going to have to go to pit road for another lap or so? I don't know. He chooses now. Oh!
Oh! Who was that?
I believe that was Jack Bad. No? Who was that?
Was he stalled? Did he get go? Was it I don't know what happened there.
Let's see if we can... Oh, the 22 of Corey Gamble also. We're having all sorts of issues on the track right now. Christopher Rich is stalled. Aaron Aldridge makes it out before Chris Chaos.
He is the first car on the lead lap at the moment.
We're gonna have to see how this shakes out, Josh.
This has been crazy.
Aaron Aldridge hops right back out in front of Zane High and Barry Sternparts Jr., who are gonna blast by Barry Sternparts second.
Wow. Did they hit pit road? No, my bad.
All right, Barry Sternparts currently in the lead. Aaron Aldridge is a lap down once again.
Well, it was fun while it lasted for him.
Barry Sternparts Jr. has the lead. Triple C in second with a group of cars. Are they going to catch, Josh?
I don't know. They've gotten spread out now. Alliance is half formed, but we're not seeing the action we was before the last round of mayhem.
Barry left by himself on the outside. And that is your leader falling back. Barry's going to jump in front of Aaron Aldridge. And we're getting stacked up here, folks.
As soon as I said they wasn't together, they just got together.
I have no idea who has the lead right now. Looks like possibly Triple C. As we come across the line in a moment. Triple C currently in the lead. Oh, James Norwood gonna catch people up down low.
Oh! Those are filled up some.
Triple C drops down, and Aaron Aldridge is again up front here. Gonna try to get his lap back. Aaron Aldridge back on the lead lap, I'm almost 100% sure. He is.
Now he is definitely praying for a quick caution.
Triple C goes to the outside, passes, drops down right back in front of him.
He's back to the first car, one lap down.
The 7 gonna drop down in front of both of them.
Coming around to 11 to go, 12 to go. Laps are going by quickly.
The rest of the group catching up here. Or were they with the group and they're falling back, actually? That might be a possibility. Coming up on more traffic. Triple C trying to pick his line. This could make or break this group. Oh, Triple C faked him out. He's going up. Was that the right move, Josh?
I'm not sure.
Everybody back together again. Triple C being held back by a bunch of lap cars. And they're about to catch another one. Triple C just faked out Mikey. Mikey in second place, and they're both going to go to pit road.
With 9 to go, hitting pit stops that happen. This is going to make for an interesting finish.
Chris Chaos has took the lead here. Brett Aldridge in second. But I think the person to really keep an eye on is Aaron Aldridge. Aaron Aldridge currently is right in the mix here. He's right there. And back on the lead lap, several cars.
And
Chaos. Chaos has been Aaron Aldridge's day.
Yeah.
Some cars going to pit road.
Pit road.
But look who stays out. Trey Fanta. 007 Ablaze. Brett Rainier. James Norwood. Jack Bad. Aaron Aldridge. These guys just want to get back on that lead lap, but they also want position.
Now the question is, how long can they go? Can they make it to the end? Because that has been a problem.
To pit road, a bunch go.
They decided not to chance it and said, "Pop me off."
Aaron Aldridge needs to make this a really fast pit stop if he wants to stay on that lead lap and possibly fight for position to the end of this race. And Aaron Aldridge back out. Is he going to beat James Norwood? James Norwood's ahead of him, but that's better than Chris Chaos, who is behind him. And Barry takes the lead. And this is who Aaron Aldridge needs to be looking out for, along with James Norwood in that rear view and the rest of that group up there.
That camera angle got me again, thinking I was hitting pit road.
Yeah, camera guy. Yes, Barry Sternparts Jr. is in first place. Aaron Aldridge is to the outside with this group up here. And that's not a good place to be with these guys coming up on you. Brett Aldridge and Chris Chaos are the people in second and third. Right there in the group right behind. Barry is anticipating catching these pace cars. Five laps to go, Josh.
It's about to get really exciting. It's been exciting all race long, but now it is definitely crunch time.
And here we go. Barry's going to have to find somewhere to go and get there fast because here comes everybody else. Barry pushes up. Aaron Aldridge all the way high. Aaron Aldridge needs to drop down. Aaron Aldridge drops down. Barry goes all the way down. Brett Aldridge takes a sweep on that outside.
Oh, man.
We are 4 wide for the lead. Mixed up in all these cars. Barry leads back to the front. Barry has now put Aaron Aldridge 1 lap down again. Unless Aaron can pull ahead here. And he does. Brett Aldridge currently sitting second. But so far, no room for air.
Ooh.
So moving.
Camara's in the back there.
Oh, they're getting caught up. Brett Aldridge has his chance. Aldridge has leaped ahead. Brett
Around
Aldridge
2 to go.
should be your leader here with 2 to go. And he is. Brett Aldridge has took the lead. We got cars piling on that outside line. Chris Chaos in second. Barry Sternparts third. The only cars that matter to that 6. And the 19's coming to the outside of the 6. 6 going to jump up in front of him. No, he goes to the outside even further. Last lap. Brett Aldridge pushes ahead.
He is driving out of that rearview mirror big time right at the moment.
Here comes Chris Chaos. Brett Aldridge needs to stay ahead of the 19.
I'm into turn 3. Looking good. Look who's got pushing him.
Aaron Aldridge going to push Brett Aldridge to a win at Talladega. Is it possible? Here comes that outside line.
Get him bacon, baby.
19 side by side with the 6. They get the push. And the winner is the 19.
Oh, man.
What
a finish.
Wow.
Oh.
Chris Chaos gets a run on the outside, able to pass the Aldridge team, and it looks like first place goes to Chris Chaos, second place Brett Aldridge, third place Barry Sternparts Jr., fourth place Triple C, fifth place Brandon Cook. And you go ahead and pause it, read it on down, and that'll be your order. Congratulations to everybody involved. The 19 car truck wins it. What a nutty race. And, well, that's all we have for you tonight, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for the Legends Series.